Hi guys. Okay, today we're going to talk about validating and the importance of validating your physical product business. This is something that I deal with all the time, and it is finally about time that I filmed a video on it because this is the most important thing you can possibly do when it comes to product development and manufacturing in China. Okay, and I get all these questions, and I see a lot of results from people that maybe are not as happy with how their physical product business is going, that a lot of it can really be traced back to they didn't do the validation aspect in the beginning. So why is validating your physical product business so important? And I know you hear about validating business ideas in every form of business, okay? But especially important in physical products because of how resource intensive it is, okay? And I'm talking about time. It does take time to actually physically manufacture a product. It's not something you can just bust out. Maybe you want to go pull all-nighters and bust out a new product. It's not something you can do like that, okay? It takes time. It can be a long, drawn-out process. Also, money. Maybe you're developing a brand new product. You've got to open molds. You've got to work with designers, okay? A lot of money can go into that. And so before you do any of that, it is of the utmost importance that you validate this idea, validate this product. Not only that it is a viable business, but that it's a viable business for you, okay? Now listen to that second point, a viable business for you. Now we all have different ranges of skills and experience. So if it could be a viable business, maybe there is a hole in the market. But the real question, and the real question I ask all new entrepreneurs, is this something that you can do? And what do I mean by that? I mean, do you personally have the ability to find out where your target customers are, get in contact with them, and create a conversation, get feedback, okay? Now, that is the first question I ask anyone, okay? Who are your customers and where are they hanging out? This is the face that I get from a lot of them. They just don't know, and and the response that you get a lot of times is, well, I don't have a product yet. I don't know where they are. I need a product so I can get a community, get my website, get some traffic going. But guys, it comes back to this. If you can't find them now, find the community or the target market or whatever, if you can't create a conversation with them now, what makes you having the physical product in your hand any different? What it comes down to is doing the hard work first, guys. In any business, especially online, e-commerce, marketing, and customers is the key. Without them, you don't have a business. You might have a cool product, but you don't have the business. And that is why it's so intimidating to do the marketing first, to figure out if you can do the marketing first. Can you get in contact with your customers? Where are they hanging out? Do you have viable ways to bring them into your business or to get the business in front of them? If you can't think about those things right now, you're in for a world of hurt after you've spent all the time and money to actually develop the product, only to find out you can't reach your customers. Okay, guys? So in the beginning, you got to validate your physical product idea before you go down the product development process. Guys, this can be done in many different ways, finding different groups online. But I'd like to start off the conversation with, where did you find your physical product business idea? Okay, is there social proof on different larger e-commerce platforms that you found, that you did research, that you found these products are moving really, really well? And you can see from reviews and what customers are saying, there are some changes that they would like to see to the product? Or are you solving a problem that you had maybe in your life? A problem that you didn't see a solution to out in the market? And so you're building a product that solves that problem. Now the question for you would be, do enough people also have that problem? And then do they see it as a problem? Or is it something that you have to convince them that it is their problem? Okay? That's key, guys. A lot of you might ask, okay, well, how am I supposed to get in contact with my customers? I don't have an email list. I don't have a website. Okay, well, can you build an email list? That's a great starting point. Building an email list, a simple landing page, trying to drive traffic to it, trying to get people to sign up for your email list, trying to get people to fill out surveys, okay? Even if you don't have one of those going, we live in a socially connected world. There's so many platforms that you can use that people are already on, already using daily, and they're all already forming themselves into different groups, okay? Maybe you come to realize, hey, I've searched Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I've done everything that I could, Instagram, to try and find where these groups are, and I just can't find them. It's a good thing you figure that out, because you don't want to find out, you can't find your customers after you've already gone down the product development process or road. So I hope by now you're starting to see why this is so important. Okay, but I don't want to stop there. Just kind of finishing up this video. Now we know it's super important to validate the product idea in the business, and to see that enough customers wanting to buy this product to make it viable for you to go get it made. But product development process is long, right? And there's always a design element really in physical products, okay? Should it be designed like this? Or should it be designed like that? This color, that color. We live in such a socially connected world that a lot of even the members of Inner China are surprised when I go, well, did you reach out to your target demographic? Did you reach out to your customers and give them options between the designs? Or why did you choose that specific design? From all my experience working with Vincero, where we do crowdsourced menswear, basically we launch brand new a line of, say, watches, a line of belts, whatever it may be, with a vast array of different options. We crowdfund these lines. Why? Because we don't know which models we should be buying all the inventory of. And almost every single campaign we do, I'm always so surprised by which models are doing well. Okay, guys? So do not pretend, or do not just assume that you know what is going to sell well, because you don't. But your customers do. And your customers are more than willing, if it's a good product and it's going to help them out, to give you feedback and to point you in which direction you should be going. Okay, guys. So I know this was just a little bit of a rant, but I hope it stressed the importance of validating that idea with your target demographic and your customers before you go farther down the product development process. And don't stop there. Be validating the design. Be validating your product every step of the way with those customers. It'll build that relationship you have with them and make your product launch and your business that much stronger when you actually do go live. All right, guys, test and validate those product business ideas. And if you have any questions, please shoot us an email at support@innerchina.co. Cheers.